when I was younger, I would always, oh, why don't I have a name that, was on the keychains and the gas stations and stuff like that? But I definitely appreciate it more now that I don't have some, basic name.
There is nothing basic about Plant Senior Honor Culpepper.
You could really put Honor on any sports team here at Plant High School, and she'd be a starter. She's just that good.
Panthers head coach Carrie Mann remembers the impression Honor made as a first grader, competing against the older kids at her basketball camp.
She just jumped right into on a basket, maybe with 6th or 7th graders, held her own, got her shot off, bodied in for a few rebounds. Confidence just oozed out of her.
I think I've always kind of hung out with an older crowd, so playing with people who are older than me when I was young really wasn't that big of a deal to me.
Honor grew up in a football family. Dad, Brad, a former Gator, played 9 years in the NFL, 6 with the Bucks. Older brothers Rex and Judge are currently playing football at Syracuse and Penn State, respectively.
I would see them playing football and tell my parents, okay, I want to go play flag football. And then I'd see them playing baseball. Well, I don't want to play softball. I want to be just like my brothers. So then I went and played baseball. And so, I was just kind of jumping around and following them.
Basketball became her sport of choice, and always competing with her brothers would have an impact on how she plays the game today.
I'm not afraid to, get hit in the face or get elbowed. I kind of fought with my brothers. So, used to that. And I like the, physicality more than I think other girls do. They kind of just want to avoid contact, whereas I'm all for that.
10 games into her junior year, Honor would suffer a major setback. A torn ACL ended her season, but feeling sorry for herself was never part of the deal.
With this, what helped me so much was my brother. So he was diagnosed with cancer in 2018, and I saw him fight through that.
Rex would lose his sophomore year at Syracuse, but would win his battle with cancer and eventually get back on the football field.
And just seeing his positive attitude and his resilience, I tore my ACL later that year, and I just kind of took what he showed me and ran with that and was like, you know what, if Rex could get through that, I can get through this.
The Panthers senior was back on the court by the team's first game this past November, and taking it slow was never an option.
I would tell her you're going to go in 2-minute increments so that you don't get tired and we don't have another injury. And at the 2 minutes, she'd look at me and go. And she'd keep trying to just sneak out of me any minute that she can.
Voted a captain by her peers, Honor is one of the leading scorers for the 12-1 Panthers, who are ranked 5th in the state in 7A with championship aspirations.
It would just be the best feeling in the world to be able to actually complete it and actually compete for a state championship. That's been my goal since middle school. So, to make that a reality would be amazing.
A state championship would be a nice way for Honor to leave her own mark as the last Culpepper to graduate Plant High School.
I do think it's hard sometimes for people to see them and for me to kind of amount up to them just because they were so successful. But I love that, people, oh, that's Rex and Judge's little sister. I love that. I kind of like that there's a little legacy here.